break it down with this Indiana football schedule, man, for 2025, man. Of course, we've been previewing, the Big Ten teams, schedule
Mm-hmm.
going into
Yeah.
2025, man. And Indiana, man, looking at their schedule for real,
Jesus. It looked like an
it's tough.
Alabama schedule.
I'm about to look at
It
it.
looked like
I'm pulling
it
it
looked
up
So,
like an
right now.
Alabama schedule. Shit looks soft as fuck.
yeah, those first three games, definitely, for sure. Like, I'm just gonna start off and then we'll double back um on what games we think they'll lose or win. So the first
Yep.
game they're at Old Dominion. I mean they're at home versus Old Dominion. Then they're playing Kennesaw State. Then they're
Who?
playing Indiana State at home. Then they're at
Larry
home
Bird don't
for
play
their
football.
fourth game against Illinois, which that's gonna be a tough one. Then they're at Iowa, at Oregon, at home against Michigan State, at home against UCLA, then at Maryland, at Penn State, back at home for senior day against Wisconsin, then they're at Purdue for their annual rival game for the state of Indiana. Um, like these first three games, bum ass games. They should win those three games, but it
Mm.
gets definitely difficult when they get to Illinois because, like we kind of mentioned, the previous week, Brett Billum definitely got them boys playing down there in Illinois, man. He's been doing a good job recruiting. He's recruited a few guys from Cincinnati out this way. So
Yeah.
that Illinois game, that's one of those 50-50 games for real.
No.
And no, you
No.
think you got the edge over Illinois in that game?
Hell no. I think Illinois beat the shit out of
I think that's I
them.
think
Sorry.
that's Indiana's first loss.
Yep.
They did lose to
I got
Illinois?
yeah.
Yeah.
Illinois
Okay.
beating them, bro. Illinois ready. Illinois gonna be this year or last year's Indiana. Then I got a beating Iowa, losing to Oregon. Michigan State ain't the fucking same. I don't know if they'll ever will be. UCLA with Nico, man, it don't matter. Penn State they losing, the rest are, I mean, even Wisconsin, I love Fickle, but they ain't ready. I got them going 9-3 for
Yeah,
most of that.
like Iowa, like that game at Iowa, that's gonna be a tough one. I'll take Illinois. I'll take Indiana. I'll take Illinois in that game with Indiana. So I got them going. No, 1-3. I mean 3-1, and then going into the Iowa game, tough game in Iowa. Never know. It might be a night game, possibly. You never know. I'll take Iowa in that game as
Ooh,
well. And then they're
damn.
at Oregon.
3 in a
And
row?
they're definitely losing to Oregon for sure. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's for sure. Like, that's BTA. That's built to ass. You know what I mean? And Michigan State, you got Michigan State at home. I'll give them a dub on that one because Michigan State, I don't think they're gonna be too much competitive. Even though they got a new coach and they still building over there with that. Then the
That other
UCLA
ex-UC
game,
coach ain't there.
the UCLA
Antonio.
game back at home. I give them a dub versus UCLA, and then at Maryland. Maryland, no, they've been all right. They've been all right. I like that coach down there. No, he's doing some good work. I can't think of his name right now, but the head coach down there in Maryland doing some good work down there. His name is like Mike something. Uh,
Two little
but
brothers still quarterback.
no, he's not there anymore. He's not there
They in
anymore.
trouble. They in trouble.
Uh, they're at Maryland. I take Indiana because they was in a banger with them last year. If y'all remember that game last year that they had, that was a high
Two
scoring game, like in the 30s, 40s in that game. And then at
little
Penn
brothers.
State, definitely a loss at Penn State for sure.
Hmm.
Wisconsin, I take. I'll take Indiana against Wisconsin, and I'll take them over Purdue as well. So I got them only beating Michigan State, UCLA. I got them beating Old Dominion, Kennesaw State, Indiana State, Michigan State, UCLA, Wisconsin, and Purdue. So that makes them
8-4.
7-5, 7-5 ball club.
I got I got them 8-4. I got them losing to Illinois. I got them losing to UCLA. I got them losing to Penn State, and I got them losing to Oregon. I think they beat everybody else 8-4.
Hey, I ain't mad at that. I think they're winning one out of them three games in the middle that are tough. The Iowa, got them losing to Illinois. I got them beating UCLA even with Nico. I just
You're
don't
right.
see
Me too.
UCLA.
Me too.
I just don't see
I
it.
feel the same exact way.
I think Nico
I
too
just
talented
don't.
for their defense, bro. I got Nico running for at least set 80 yards rushing on that game.
Let's go. All right. I'm rooting for Nico. Best believe. I'm rooting for Nico. I just don't see it. Like the rest of UCLA just isn't there. I think I think USC will be light years ahead of UCLA in a couple of years when it comes to Big Ten football.
It's
And I
interesting.
think that's why, they both there. But I mean, if I was playing basketball, I'd rather go to UCLA. But if I'm playing football, I want to go to USC. But that's just me.
Yeah, yeah. I got them as a 7-5 ball club. TB, you said
Damn.
8-4.
Hmm.
I got
Big
nine
Chris,
and
what you
three.
say? 9-3.
I said 9-3 because the fucking schedule's easy. I don't see Iowa as like a contender. I got them losing. I only got them losing to Illinois, Oregon, and Penn State. Cam, you should be at 8-4 because you had them losing those three and Penn State, but everywhere else you had them winning,
Yeah,
unless it was the
no,
Michigan
I had
State
them
one.
losing to
Iowa
Illinois,
and Iowa. Cam out losing to Iowa.
Iowa. Yeah, I had them losing to
Oregon,
Iowa at Iowa.
Hmm.
right?
That's one of them tough
Illinois,
games.
Iowa, Oregon, Penn State. I don't see any other
It's
year.
really
Year.
dependent on Indiana's quarterback play. If Brian Mendoza, that kid from Cali, if he comes in and balls out up there, and if he looks better than Ward did last year, I mean, like
I don't
this
know.
schedule is a little bit difficult for Indiana. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can see 5 losses on this schedule for sure. Like I can
Oh,
even see them losing. They can
it's
lose,
the coach.
so, like a game to like
Kansas is
It's
a
the
Kansas is
Michigan
a game.
State or Wisconsin
it's.
if they ain't on their shit.
Kansas
I
is a
don't think
Kansas
so. It's
game.
their coach, bro. It's their coach. He specializes in hyping motherfuckers up.
they
Oh, I'm sorry, hyping
are
people
well.
up.
They are a well coached team. Indiana is well coached. I said
For
that
I just
last
sure.
year
think
with Dallas.
Illinois talented, more
Yeah.
talented. Otherwise,
Yeah.
they'd be 8-4 for me.
Hmm.
For sure, man. So let's go and break down. All right, so we had a we had a commitment yesterday from Brock Boyd.